Hello, green and blue belts. It is Thursday, April 16th. Time to get to work. Don't forget to warm up before we get going here. Make sure you do your warm-ups and make sure you pause the video as we go. Now, just a reminder, guys, I told you earlier this week the importance of training in each day's videos so that you can progress each day with this drill. Every day our drills are building into each other, building into the next day. So if you did not do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's workouts yet, I need you to pause the video, go back and do those before we start today's training, all right? Now, we've done all the fighting combinations this week. We're gonna use green belt and blue belt fighting combination number 3 as part of your warm-up. So you already did your basic warm-ups. Let's just review those combinations again, and you're gonna drill those 20 to 30 times on each side. Okay, so from here, green belt fighting combination number 3 is front leg, hook kick, back leg, front kick, spin, side kick, back punch, ki. Again, front leg, hook kick, back leg, front kick, spin, side kick, back punch with a ki. All right, so now, blue belts, you're doing blue 3. 1, 2, back leg round kick, tornado kick, spinning back fist, and back punch, ki. Again, 1, 2, back leg round kick, tornado kick, spin back fist, and back punch, ki. 20 to 30 reps on both sides, guys. Pause the video, come back when you're done. All right, welcome back. So, this week we've been working on kicking drills when we have multiple attackers. Joshi, come on up, please.
Ooh, sensei.
So, we had multiple attackers. We're not sparring 2 people, but we are dealing with the threat of 2 people, one on either side of us. Now, on Monday, we did this drill. We did back leg front kick, turn the head, look, back leg front kick, turn the head, look. Remembering that the most important thing is to get your head around first. Head around first. Now today, we're gonna do this a little different. Well, actually yesterday, we did back leg round kicks, turn the head, look, back leg round kick, turn the head and look. Head still coming around first. Today, we are going to challenge you. This one's gonna be tough. You're gonna get disoriented. You're gonna get confused. You're gonna be challenged. We're doing this drill with a spin side kick. Spin side kick. Now you guys learned that at Orange Belt. You have to get your head around, both before the kick and after the kick. So, if I'm facing Joshi Lucas, I turn first, I see him. I throw the side kick. As I retract the kick, I turn my head and see the other opponent. Boom. Turn, throw the kick, turn my head, here. Turn, throw the kick, turn my head, here. Turn, throw the kick, turn my head, here. Wow, that's a little confusing. Again, get the head around as you rechamber the kick, find your opponent right away. So we're gonna do it coming at you. We start very slow. You can pick up the pace as you get comfortable with the drill and you don't get too confused. So pivot, throw the side kick, retract it, look, and land. Turn, throw the side kick, turn your head, and land. Remember, I'm turning my head while I'm rechambering that kick before I ever put it on the ground. Turn, kick, turn, land. Turn, kick, turn, land. Turn, kick, turn, land. Turn, kick, turn, and land. Wow. That's challenging. Okay, guys? You have 20 reps on that side, and then we have to do the other side. Take your time. Turn, kick, turn, land. Turn, kick, turn, land. You want to challenge yourself, do more than 20. Push it to 30. In the beginning, you're going to have to start slower. You're going to get dizzy. You're going to get disoriented. Start slow and let the drill build as you go. For a little fun, have mom and dad video this one because I think it's going to be funny to see you guys turn in the wrong direction. It'll be a good challenge. You guys will be able to look back at what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and what doesn't look like you're doing anything at all. Okay? All right. Pause the video, get your work done, and come back for a mat chat. All right, welcome back. Today, we are talking about moderation. We're talking about moderation. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about doing things in moderation, not doing things in excess, not doing things obnoxiously, overwhelmingly too much. Okay, so where is this coming from? Well, Somebody asked me, Sensei Rob, what do you do as far as your kids' screen time during this pandemic, during this quarantine lockdown? How are you handling the kids' screen time? Well, for the screen time, guys, generally speaking, we have a pretty structured schedule at our house. You know, we get up every day, we have a healthy breakfast, we take our multivitamins, we go to school. The kids either come here to the school right afterwards, or they go home, do their homework. Then whichever one comes first, both happen, okay? They get their homework done, they go to a lacrosse practice, or they come to martial art training, okay? They make sure the homework's done in there, they eat a dinner, okay? They take their baths and showers for the night, and then whatever time's left over for the night, they get some screen time. But they've gone to school, they've eaten 3 healthy meals, they got their schoolwork done, they got their martial art training done, they got their sports practice and exercise done, all before screen time. Now, it's very different, our structure is very different. And I know that with this whole pandemic, this whole quarantine, I'm very stressed. I know that Mrs. Sensei is very stressed. And I know if I'm stressed, these guys are stressed and you're stressed. You're stressed because you haven't seen your friends in a month now. You're stressed because your sports season's been canceled. You're stressed because you got into school online. You're stressed because you got to train martial arts online. And you're stressing. So what we've decided at our house is we've loosened our reins. We've loosened the structure a little bit. And our rule is pretty simple. Get yourself up by 9 o'clock in the morning. Have breakfast and take your multivitamins. Then, do your schoolwork. And do it with quality effort. Don't just do it to get through it. Do it with a quality effort. Once you're done with that, then get outside and do 45 minutes to an hour of exercise. Running around, riding a bike, playing outside, getting fresh air. If the weather's not good, find some way to do something for fitness inside the house. Okay, last night Bailey was doing push-ups, he was doing the stairs. Okay, he was doing different exercises with the weights. He was doing his face-off training, does his martial art training every day when he comes here with me. Okay, get your exercise in. At the end of the night, guys, our rule is brush your teeth twice a day, shower or bathe once a day, get your schoolwork done to quality, get 45 minutes to an hour of exercise, preferably outside. Find a household chore to help out or do something in the house. If everything else is done, guys, at that point, have at it. Play your video games, watch movies, YouTube, whatever you do. I know in a lot of ways it's the only social interaction some of you guys are getting. I know Bailey chats with his buddies on Fortnite every night. Okay, that's how he gets through. What's your Fortnite thing? Or what's your PlayStation thing? Foso29, okay? Underscore. Okay, so he's on there. That's how he socializes with his friends and his classmates. Okay? I understand. But we have to do it in moderation. Just because his day's done and everything he had to get done is done, doesn't mean now he goes and does 5 hours of Fortnite, because now we just did excess. It doesn't mean he watches 5 hours of YouTube. That's excess. Okay? It doesn't mean he eats boxes of Cheez-Its for snacks. That's excess. Everything we do, we have to do in moderation. Okay? Do it within control. Don't do it obnoxiously. All right, guys? So your keyword for today is what, Bailey?
Moderation.
Moderation. All right, guys. This week, we showed you guys pummeling. We told you had to practice it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to be able to do Thursday's workout. Here we go. Pummeling. Okay, I have an overhook and underhook. Bailey has an overhook and underhook. We both want underhooks. So we fish our overhook in, and we end up with an over and under. Fish the overhook in, end up with an over and under. Remember, we're only moving one hand at a time. Only moving one hand at a time. Now, why am I not breaking this down and teaching it to you? Because I taught it to you on Monday, and I taught it to you on Tuesday, and I taught it to you on Wednesday, and I'm not teaching it to you on Thursday. It's up to you to do the other workouts, to get the training. This is just conditioning here. Now, if you're still getting a little confused, you go left, right, left, right, left, right. And like so. Pummeling. I want 10 straight minutes of pummeling. Pause video, go get it done, and come back. All right, good job, guys. So now, second half of the grappling stuff that we worked on this week was we started with a standard clinch, a tight clinch. We did a peekaboo entry. We took our opponents back, and we took them to the ground. And now today, you're gonna take that to a submission technique, okay? So from here, just review. Right hand on the back of the neck, forehead on the shoulder, left hand scoops inside on the bicep. I burst, peekaboo entry, I take Senpai Bailey's back. Boom. Senpai Bailey does it. He bursts, peekaboo entry, takes my back, so forth. Burst, peekaboo entry, take his back. Now I'm going to go take Bailey all the way to the ground here. Burst, peekaboo entry, take his back. As we learned yesterday, I'm going to trap his foot so he can't step back. I'm going to sit down directly to the floor. No space here between us. And I'm not trying to throw him underneath me. I'm sitting to the floor. I sit, I take his back. Boom. Now from here, slide please. I'm going to slide that left knee up towards his head right here. My right foot's on the floor here. From this position here, if I start grounding and pounding on Senpai Bailey and he turns to his stomach, fantastic. Take dead man's position, finish him off right here. At future belt levels, we're going to teach you the rear naked choke, okay? You would just finish him here. Bailey knows not to turn his back, so he turns to his back, getting his hands up in front of him. That's okay. I'm going to settle into my mount first. I'm going to ground and pound on Bailey. He's going to get his hands up because he wants to stop it. Right here, I'm going to trap a hand, pin it to the floor. I'm going to bring my elbow down to the floor. Okay? My hand's on top of his wrist. My elbow is against his ear on the floor. My right hand slides under his arm and on top of my wrist. From here, we're going to do what we call an Americana, also known as paint the floor. I want to keep the back of his hand on the floor. I lift his elbow. I keep my elbow on the floor. I slide his hand towards my knee until he taps. That's it. Watch again. So, we ended up in this position yesterday, right here. I start hitting Senpai Bailey. He needs to block, so he turns to his back. Boom. I'm pounding on him. I have the mount. Pounding on him. Open hand. We don't punch from this position because if I go to punch Bailey and he moves his head, where I miss, I punch right into the ground and I break my wrist. So I'm open hand beating him. He gets his hands up inside. I'm going to trap an arm, pin it to the ground, elbow to the ear. Underneath his bicep, grab my own wrist. Keep his wrist down, lift the elbow here. Slide it towards my knee. And turn it towards you a little bit. Remember, Bailey was here on his side. Pound, 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 pound. He turns. I let him settle under the mount. I sit up. I've got a high mount on him here. Pounding on him. Trap an arm. Pin it to the ground. Bring my elbow to the floor. Slide this hand underneath the bicep. Grab my own wrist. Lift the elbow. Notice how my elbow's in his ear and stays there. And I slide his hand towards my knee. That's it. He taps when he feels it. Okay. You guys want to see Senpai Bailey do the move? All right, thought so. You're right there, dude. What's the matter? You disheveled? You got a mop of a hairdo there, man. You need a haircut. All right, come on. Don't worry about that. Hook the back of the neck. Forehead down. Grab the bicep. He bursts. Peekaboo entry. Takes my back. From here, he traps the foot. Sits me down. Comes up my back. From here, okay, he's got his knee up high by my back. He starts grounding and pounding. I turn. He settles into the mount position. Keeps grounding and pounding. I'm covering up. He picks an arm, pins it to the floor, slides his right hand underneath my bicep. Now lift your head just so they can see. Normally you keep your head down so you don't get punched in the head. But he lifts his head so you can see right now. Okay, notice his elbow is on the floor in my ear. His hand is on top of my wrist, pinning it down. He lifts his elbow, or my elbow, and slides it towards my knee. Make sure you tap early and tap often. We don't want to tear anything. Again, my hands are here. He pins that arm down. Okay, elbow goes to the floor. Slides his hand underneath, grabs his own wrist, lift the elbow, Slide it towards my knee. Okay, one more time here. Okay, I settled to my back. He's got the mount. Okay, I'm covering up. He picks an arm, pins it to the floor, under the bicep, lift, and go slow with this. And that's it. Ugh. Can you get off me, please? Thank you. All right. So green and blue belts. We reviewed fighting combination number 3 today. Used it part of our warm-up. Okay, we did our multi-attacker kicking drill with a spin side kick. We talked about moderation. We did our pummeling drill. We did a takedown. We did a peekaboo entry. I'm sorry, we started in a close clinch, peekaboo entry, took the back, did a takedown, and we ground and pounded. So the person went to their back, and then we did an Americana. Americana is the name of the armbar that we just gave you. Good job, guys. Keep up the good work. Thanks for being Lima Strong, and we'll see you online tomorrow. Oos.